In a world where politics and power intertwine with every aspect of life, an unusual storm brews in the United States. Flashback to just a few days ago. A special counsel report questioned the memory and fitness of U.S. President Joe Biden. The report suggested Biden could not recall the year he began serving as vice president, or the year his son tragically passed away. A ferocious response from Biden followed. The U.S. president defended his memory and angrily stated he did not need to be reminded of his son's death. His memory, he claimed, was just fine. Biden also disputed some of the claims in the report about mishandling classified documents. Robert Hur, the special counsel, concluded that Biden would not face criminal charges and would likely present himself sympathetically to a jury. However, Biden's age has been a focal point of concern for voters and Democratic Party officials. Republican House Speaker Mike Johnson argued that Biden's press conference proved he is unfit to be president. Biden's recent gaffes have indeed raised questions about his mental acuity. Meanwhile, south of the border, Mexican President Andrés Manuel López Obrador, fondly referred to as AMLO, has been stirring up his own controversies. AMLO defended Mexico's use of fossil fuels at a climate summit, citing the country's discovery of 3 large hydrocarbon deposits. He framed Mexico's dependence on oil and gas as a crisis of energy sovereignty, and has bolstered state-run corporations in the energy sector. AMLO's stance is deeply rooted in Mexico's history of colonial exploitation by foreign oil companies, which were nationalized back in 1938. Yet, in recent decades, successive Mexican presidents have liberalized the energy sector, leading to dependence on foreign imports. Critics argue that AMLO's commitment to fossil fuels undermines foreign investment and ignores the climate crisis. While AMLO's rhetoric of energy sovereignty is justified, his policies lack a focus on renewable energy and may only provide short-term energy independence. In the midst of these political whirlwinds, tragedy struck in Brownsville, Texas. A man drove his SUV into a group of people outside a migrant shelter, resulting in 8 counts of manslaughter. The victims were primarily from Venezuela, and authorities are communicating with Venezuelan government officials about the incident. The crash occurred just days before a border restriction known as Title 42 was set to expire, raising concerns about a potential influx of migrants and refugees at the U.S.-Mexico border. To summarize, the recent events have brought to light the challenges and controversies surrounding 2 of North America's most influential leaders. While President Biden faces questions about his fitness for office, Mexican President AMLO faces criticism for his energy policies. At the same time, a tragic incident in Texas underscores the ongoing migrant crisis. As we continue to navigate the intricate world of politics, we must stay informed and engaged, for the decisions made today will shape the world we live in tomorrow.